There's another project delivery method called integrated project delivery, which is IPD.
But let me stop you for a second.
Sure,
So
sure, go ahead.
when you merge the design and the build and they become one entity, what happens to the bid? Because obviously you're choosing who wants to design and build to be, and then the bid comes afterwards. It just doesn't make sense, right?
There's not really, there's not really any bidding. You might bid your subcontracts out. So your concrete subcontractor might bid to win the project, or the steel sub might bid to win the project. But the builder's responsibility is to estimate the project cost early and then make sure the design can be delivered for that cost. So it's a much more complex delivery method.
And how do you choose if there's no bidding? How do you choose based on?
Well, there's a lot of nuances to it. I mean, with design bid build, the owner loses a little bit of control. So if they say I really want to have this finish on my cabinets, if the design builders, they're responsible for bringing the project in under budget, they may say, well, you can't afford that, so we're going to go with this option.
No, my question is how do you choose who's a design builder that it will be of choice if it's not based on a specific bid or because usually, you have a bid, you float that RFP, and then you'll have different bidders coming in, and then you look into them and you evaluate. Obviously, price is not the only pretty much concern or factor that you take into consideration, but it's a major one. So when you're taking out the bidding from the formula, the bidding components from the formula, then you're just literally selecting directly the design build entity without even having to bid. So
that's a really good question.